You know, my friends, this one here, this Valentino Extradose, sorry, born in Roma. I always go to say born in Romania. It's not, it's born in Roma. Extradose. This, my friends, is the latest. This is the greatest. This is the strongest. This is the longest. This is the one with extra. This one, my friends, is brand spanking new. And you're going to say, Leggy, mate, it kind of looks like the original. No, looks fine, all new. And you're going to say, Leggy, take them stupid 3D glasses off and have a good look. You're absolutely right. It does. It kind of looks exactly like the original born in Roma. How do you tell the difference? All right, here's the thing. There is some writing on the bottom of there, and trust me, you wouldn't have to just go to Specsavers. You'd have to live at Specsavers to be able to read that. It's tiny. So, born in Roma, which is a legend of a fragrance. It's been around for a long time. This one is the latest in the lineup, 2025, which is around about this year, this launched. And trust me, if you had the two side by side on the shelf, you'd go, I don't know which one it is, because it's even the same colour of writing, the Valentino thing. It's all exactly the same bottle, same studs, same cap, same smell. We'll come to that in a minute. But honestly, if you had the two side by side, it would be a case of fragrance roulettes till you just pick one up. You may as well not even look, just pick one up, spray it, right? What does this fragrance do? All right, let's just give you a little bit of background. Say it's new, it's the latest, it's the greatest, blah, blah, blah. 2025 sees Valentino launch this one. It's called Born in Roma Extradose. Okay, it is an EDP concentration, and this 100ml cost me, after a few discounts and bits and pieces and blah blah blah, I managed to get it for just £81. I say just £81. That's quite an expensive fragrance. So it is a designer fragrance, Valentino, Born in Roma Extradose. Okay, let's spray it and let's have a cheeky talk about it. Okay, ask me a series of questions. Go on. Is it good? Oh yeah. Ask me another question. Is it sexy? Yes, this is sexy. Is it sweet, you're going to ask? Yes, this is sweet. Is it absolutely amazing in terms of the blend? Yes, and all the other silly questions that you're going to ask me. Yes. This is absolutely sexy, gorgeous fragrance. But I guess you want to know a little bit more detail about it. Okay, now, let's put it on there. Okay, let me get this one. All right. It is sweet. But you know, quite often when a fragrance is sweet, it's because of the fruit. Now this, I don't really get any fruit in this at all. Okay, there's no juiciness, there's no sort of zinginess to it. It's kind of like a really dry fragrance. And you're going to go, mate, that does not sound good. Right, trust me, I don't know how, but this is an ultra dry fragrance. No juiciness, no sort of slushiness, no nothing like that. You know, all right, I will tell you the only difference I kind of get between this Extradose and the original is the vanilla. Okay, this may still have a bit of vanilla, but the vanilla is just turned down. I'll give them the secret away. All right, this to me is kind of the same as the original, but maybe the vanilla. All right. But as the name suggests, he says, looking for the name, Extradose. It is just an extra dose of everything. I mean, it's a fantastic name in terms of that, because all they've done is they've just amped everything up. You know, all the little knobs, they've just turned up. This, my friends, is essentially a lavender bomb. All right. Now, lavender can go two ways. It can be either really sort of piercingly sweet, it can be powdery, or it can be metallically, all right? Now this sort of pitches roughly in the middle. It does have a powderiness, but it's not a sweet powderiness. Do not panic if you're not liking powdery scents. This is powdery, but it's a real dry, sort of almost earthy powderiness, if that makes sense. Essentially lavender, 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 lavender. This is lavender. I mean, on Valentino's website it calls it sort of wild lavender. All right, okay, it is. This lavender is wild. It is lavender, okay, surrounded by a tiny little bit of spiciness, and do not worry, there isn't really any spices that are going to offend or sort of cause you to think, oh, I don't know about that. Right, the spiciness is just the sweetness at the top. Okay, now there is bergamot and there is orange, okay, but like I say, I don't really get fruit in it. It's almost like the bergamot and the orange have been sort of ground to powder. So yes, they do have a little influence over this fragrance, but they're like a real dry, sort of non-juicy kind of fruit. I mean, bergamot and orange are very, very juicy, sort of sparkling kind of fruits, but in here, it's not sparkling. Get me wrong, this is sexy. Do not think for a second that because it hasn't got the juiciness, it hasn't got the sparkle, it's not a sexy, classy kind of fragrance. This is awesome in that respect, but it's not traditional sort of juicy sexiness, okay? Right, what happens underneath the lavender? So you've got that sort of powdery, dry orange and bergamot. You've got lavender. I mean, the lavender like sort of is there. Underneath that is like a woodiness. Now, you know, woods can either be oily, they can be deep and mysterious, they can be sort of oady sort of woods. This, to me, I don't really know what wood it is. I'd guess it's amber, but it's not the traditional sort of very sweet, sticky amber. This, my friends, is a very dry, very sweet amber. If it is amber, I don't know. I didn't read all of the stuff on their website, but it gives a sort of ambery sort of vibe. Now, this fragrance, let me try and summarise it very, very layman's terms. Sweet, dry, powdery, earthy, and ridiculously sexy. That was around about 4 things. Okay, this, my friends, will get you compliments. This will get people wanting to sort of just get a little bit closer to you. Oh yeah, loving it. Right, okay. So, who could wear Valentino Born in Roma Extradose? You know what? I'm going to say it's pretty universal. I think a teenager, solidly a teenager could wear it. And a teenager wearing this, because it does have a maturity to it, but it also has a playful sort of sexiness to it. So trust me, a teenager can wear this. You're going to get a lot of respect wearing this as a teenager. And you can wear it all the way up or down to the grave. You know what? I can picture a 70-year-old guy rocking this. Trust me, yes, it does have a youthfulness to it, but it also has a maturity to it. It's kind of the best of both worlds, this is. It really is an amazing scent. Now, do I think it is worth the 80 odd pound? I need to tell you about the performance, because honestly, the smell, yes, you will not dislike the smell. The smell is very, very sexily lovable, if that makes sense. But here's the thing with the performance. Performance is absolutely incredible on this one. Now, I know this is a launch model. They haven't had time to reformulate it and whatever. But trust me, I've been absolutely mesmerised by the performance. Let's talk about on skin. If you put it on at, say, 6 o'clock in the morning, definitely way into the evening, it's on your skin. Okay, skin scent. And then sometimes, occasionally, you can get a tiny little whiff of it the following morning. Clothes. This stuff owns clothes for about 4 days. Okay, so I sprayed it on a t-shirt. I also had a jacket on, and it caught the jacket every time I put that jacket on for the following sort of it was almost a week, okay? But at least the first 4 days, it was quite strong as I put that jacket back on. But let's talk about what you want to know about, does it project? Okay. I'm not going to say it's wild projection, and I'm not going to say it's forever projection, but for the space of about 2.5 hours, this is radiating off you. You walk into a room, and trust me, everyone in that room for the first 2.5 hours of wearing this will get cheeky whiffs of that gorgeous, sweet, dry, sexy fragrance, that extra dose, okay? After the 2.5 hours, it then it doesn't disappear, and it certainly doesn't become a skin scent. It goes down to sort of just radiating every now and then. Maybe you'd class it as a scent bubble. But what I tend to find is that in the afternoons, yes, I sometimes think, oh, you know, it's gone home, it's finished, whatever. But then just as I start moving around, just warming up, my brain cell goes, bing, whatever, okay, I can smell it again. So realistically, the performance is excellent on this one. The smell is gorgeous. All right, I guarantee nobody smelling this would ever say, I don't like it. All right, I wore it at work. First day I had it, I wore it to work, and one of our gorgeous receptionists came in and she just went, oh, she says, something smells good in here. It's nice and sweet. What is it? And I went, this one? She was like, yes. Okay. So females love it. Guys, just get it. If you can afford it, all right, okay, it's not a cheap fragrance, so I'm not pushing you into buying it. But my strong recommendation is if you want a sexy, kind of standout fragrance, because this is the difficult thing. Most fragrances are like citrus, right? They hit you with the citrusy sort of sweetness. This one, I say, there's a little bit of fruit in there, but it's not a citrus fragrance. It's all about being that sort of dry, powdery, earthy, woody, sweet, sexy fragrance. Maybe I've given you enough to go on. Maybe you're going to drop me a comment and say, Leggy, can you just go through that lot again? I didn't get any of what you said. Oh, come on, man. You must have got something of what I said. All right, I'm going to go now. Please, if you can hit the old thumbs up, because it will go like that, and I'll feel good because you give me a thumbs up. You'll feel good about making me feel good. Everyone's happy then, all right? Everyone's on the extra dose. Okay, now, please stay safe. Please, 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 please come back for the next review. But most importantly, grab a good fragrance, for example. Whichever one you choose, please choose a good one, okay? Moisturise your skin and then put this fragrance all over you. Haze it onto clothes. If you're bald, stick it on top because it radiates. Trust me, that actually works. Hair is overrated, my friends. And if, like me, you're follically challenged, stick it on top. It works a treat. Right, I am going to go now. Love you, leave you. See you next time. Keep spraying. Never stop spraying. And goodbye. Where's that stupid off button? Oh yeah.